Good morning. How you beautiful people doing this morning, man? Early in the AM, it's about 10 o'clock this morning. I mean, it ain't super early, but depending on how your standards of getting up early, it'll dictate if it's early to you or not, if that makes sense. So, as you can tell by my windiness, and it's funny because I just started getting winded as soon as I opened up the phone and started recording. But up until that point, I was pretty much doing good. But I'm already into my workout. This is day 2 of the week, but I mean, I've been on, I think, like 5 days working out that I worked out. You know, I rested like one day, but every other day it was like 5 days in a row that I worked out, so that's good. So, 5 days compared to what I did the last 5 years as far as working out and taking care of my body. So that's a win, But I wanted to make an interesting video and talk about an interesting topic. So for those who may not know, I'm into boxing, So I've been teaching myself the art of boxing, but I do it based off of YouTube instructionals. And I want to get to that too. And you got a lot of people that say that, well, you can't self-teach yourself things. Yes, you can. I promise you can. And I'm going to tell you why. Take me, right? I never consistently had a father figure in my life to show me how to do pretty much anything that I know how to do. So I never had a father show me how to change a tire. I never had a father show me how to change oil on my car. I never had a father teach me how to fight. Never had a father teach me how to swim. Never had a father teach me how to, let's just say, talk to females. All those are things that I learned how to do on my own. So through trial and error, it comes with it, right? So I put it like this. I can't really dictate or control how other people view themselves and how other people think about themselves. But I know me, it's not too much that I feel like I can't do if I put my mind to it. You know what I mean? I feel like if it's anything that I really want to learn, I'm really interested in learning, then I'm going to be able to make it happen. And that's kind of how you got to feel about yourself overall, because like I say, if you don't think highly of yourself, nobody else will. If you don't uplift yourself, nobody else will. If you don't pull yourself out of, dark stages of depression, nobody else will. You got to do for you, because in the end of the day, nobody else will do for you or can do for you in this world to a certain degree. But that's kind of off topic. So I want to get into the topic of this video. So basically, I ran across a video the other day when I got high. Yeah, I smoked marijuana. I'm going to be very transparent on this channel with you guys. I'm not going to come on and act like I'm a saint. Man, I smoke marijuana. I drink. I've drunk lean before. I've had sex out of wedlock. I've lied. I've stolen. Haven't killed. Thought about killing people. So I'm not going to come on here and act like I'm a saint, because I'm not. I'm a regular person just like you. Just like each and everybody who's watching this video, we all regular people. Regardless of stage of money, stage of fame, or whatever, we're all human beings. We're all regular people, regardless of people want to look at it or not, right? So, but I ran across an interesting video when I was high. And it was RIP Roger Mayweather. If you guys don't know, that's Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers of all time, especially the greatest boxer, I would say, probably of our generation. Uncle. He did a lot of Mayweather pad work, while he was still in good health, pretty much raising him up while his dad was in prison. But it was like a in detail video of him explaining the art of boxing, which is to hit or not get hit. But his biggest thing was tricking the mind. So he was like, that's what boxing is, pretty much, tricking the mind. Making you think that I'm gonna do this and do something completely different than what you was thinking I was gonna do. So that's like this, right? So I had a situation this past Sunday, so today Monday, so Sunday. So Sunday came, I felt like I wasn't being productive. I pretty much laid around the house all day Saturday. Granted, you do need rest days, but I'm just getting back into the swing of things, and I'm not really trying to, spoil myself. I don't want to be one of the people that's like, oh, well, you can know. I've been living the last 5 years of my life undisciplined. So I believe in committing to this and discipline myself. So I go home, I was in my girlfriend's house at the time. So I go home, right? And I go home and I go to sleep. So I go to sleep, and I hate taking naps because naps make me feel groggy. It kind of makes me just feel horrible in the end, depending on the length of them, I would probably say too. So I get up from the nap. I call my girl and I'm like, what you doing? She's like sitting down watching TV. So I was like, okay, cool. You want to go to the park and walk? Because she's into fitness and stuff too. She was like, yeah, it don't matter. She's like, when? I was like, now. She's like, okay, cool. So as I got off the phone with her, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, did I mess up? So I'm laying down in the bed, I think I'm sitting at the edge of the bed really for like a minute, 2 minutes, contemplating whether I wanted to get up and go work out or not. Because then again, once again, I started feeling like, well, man, you know what? I'm not feeling too good. I started feeling like, well, what's 1 day or 2 days, so ultimately I almost didn't go. But then I end up, so then I was like, so I was trying to make myself feel better. So I started thinking about taking energy drinks. I was trying to look for healthiest energy drinks. And a lot of that stuff I think is ploys, cons, because it's like you have it in your mind that this is gonna work, and it's almost like you trick your mind into this actually thinking it's gonna work. So I said, okay, well, if that's ultimately what it is, why won't I just do that and not have to worry about putting them toxic chemicals in my body that comes for drinking that stuff, all the excess sugar, all the excess sodium and those things? Why not just trick my mind into doing it? So I get up, get in the car, go. Whole time I'm still feeling kind of groggy. I'm still feeling kind of, lazy and not wanting to do it. So finally, once we get there, I get out, we start walking. Now I'm feeling good. But all of that would have never happened. I would have never got that day of productivity in if I would have went with my initial feeling of not wanting to go, right? Same thing this morning. So I got up this morning. And for whatever reason, they decided it wanted to be colder than it's been in the last few days, or like the last week. It's like 30-some degrees outside. Well, it was this morning. So I get up. I was up well before my alarm went off. You know what I mean? So I get up and I'm kind of pacing around the apartment. I'm just trying to figure out what it is I want to do. So I'm like, man, you know what? It's early. It's cold. I'm gonna wait till the sun come out, and then I'm gonna get up and go do it. So then I look at what I'm doing up until that time. Get back in the bed and can't even go to sleep. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me stop being lazy. And I got my butt up and I got dressed and I went ahead and came and got the workout out. And now I'm out here, I feel amazing, I don't even want to stop now. But I said it to say, bro, it's like I say, whatever it is, especially if you know it's for your better good, especially say for instance, like I say, if you got a 9-to-5 job, right? And this 9-to-5 job is, it might be temporary for you. You're just doing this to, get on your feet and keep you held over until whatever it is you actually want to do. I don't know whether you're in school, whether you in trade school, whether you're a college athlete, whatever the case may be, right? So every day you get up, you got to understand that it's reason. So it's reasons for you to go to your job, right? Because that job is creating a stream of income for you to be able to survive on your own to, while you're trying to get things figured out and put things together, right? So it's like, even if you hate your job that you're doing, you got to think about the bigger picture and whatever the bigger picture is. So the bigger picture is you want to be self-employed, but you got to use this job to, pay rent. You got to use this job to get you a car. You got to use this job to get your own business jump started up until the point to where you're making enough money for you to be substantial on your own and not have to worry about 9-to-5. So every time you don't feel like getting up and going to work, you got to take that dream into consideration. So those are for the people who may not have people that they're living for. So for those who have kids, your kids can be the main source of motivation for you to get up and do whatever it is you don't want to do, but it's beneficial to them. Now, I'm not talking about anything illegal now, but anything that's legal, a legal hustle, you can use that as motivation for you to get up and, make things happen for yourself, man. But don't, stop letting your mind trick you into not doing the things that you know you need to do, or to not doing the things that you want to do. And granted, like I said, I'm not perfect, man. I got other aspects in my life, that I'm trying to get ironed out, So my goal is with this channel, I don't ever want you guys to come on my channel and take that I'm saying that I'm better than you or I'm better than anybody. I'm not better than no motherfucking body. The only person I want to be better than is the old version of myself. That's it. That's the only person I'm in competition with. As of right now, I'm kicking his ass, I'm up on him right now, over the last few years, he had me in the chokehold, man. But now I'm up on him. So every day, use that as motivation. Don't look at no rappers on Instagram flashing, chains, money. Don't look at none of these celebrities these guys that's dating beautiful models. Don't look at them and want to compete or want to emulate that. Man, walk your own lane, stay in your own lane and do your own thing. You know what I mean? That's what it ultimately comes down to. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it off on that. Man, like I say, man, get up off y'all butts, stop laying around, stop eating all day, stop drinking all day, stop smoking all day, stop fucking all day, stop lying, stop procrastinating all day, and get your ass up, and do whatever it is you need to do. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.